show off. 10 races are in the book, and it is time to now get the 5-race chase underway to crown a champion for the Misfit Media Truck Series in the Blown Piston Racing League. Happy Friday night and welcome in. It is race number 11 of the Truck Series season, and of course it is the first race of the playoffs as we welcome you into Kentucky Speedway, the Bluegrass State, for round number 11 here in Sparta. 80-degree temperatures outside under the lights on this 1.5-mile track, 83-degree track temperature with 57% humidity and 13-mile-an-hour winds as we get ready for race number 11 here of this season. I am the captain. We welcome you into Kentucky in race number 11 of the championship season. It is going to be a fun night here. We appreciate all the viewers watching us tonight here so far. Just a couple, but that'll grow as the race gets closer and closer to starting, as qualifying will be coming up here in about 13 minutes. Finally, a night where everything so far, knock on wood, has gone well for me, and I've been able to get things organized and stuff. It helps when you're off of work that day. But needless to say, we've got right now 30 trucks ready to go racing around this 1.5 miles that was redone about 3 or 4 years ago. It used to be a 17-degree turn track. Now, multiple degree banking on the front straightaway, 17 in the front or on turn 1 and 15 over in turn 3. So yeah, it's gonna be some interesting racing here tonight as we start to crown a champion. Of course, there is some big news as we enter round number 1 of the chase tonight. One name you will not see tonight out of the 16 drivers, Andrew Mraz. Mraz, obviously, as everyone should, because this is a sim, putting family first, and, well, they're on vacation this week, the family. So he will not be here tonight, so he'll start kind of tail end Charlie in this championship run, missing tonight's race. But on the team side of things, well, there is a driver filling in for in the 4X team, and it's a name that you probably know very well if you're one that watches NASCAR racing, and it's, well, a different-looking truck also as he takes his truck off the track and refreshes it. Yes, that is a 24 Jeff Gordon 1993 paint scheme. However, that is NASCAR Gander Outdoors and Truck Series, Outdoors and RV Sales, I should say, Truck Series driver Austin Hill going to be filling in for Andrew Mraz. He is a part of that 4X team, and tonight just making a one-off appearance and might make some more appearances throughout the season, but tonight he's actually getting the points team-wise for 4X, but otherwise just racing on his own tonight in that Jeff Gordon 24. Little joke behind that. I actually kind of pushed that onto him. Was like, just paint him a Rainbow Warriors truck, and that's what he did. And he said, I'll take it. So I was like, all right. Should be a lot of fun in that one watching Austin here this evening. Now, looking over at the points right now, you see Justin Gann right now. He is P3 in the championship. And I figured here during our pre-race before we, or actually, you know what, before we bring in the drivers, because I'm going to talk to some of the drivers here, as many as I can, before we get to the start of this race here in about 10 minutes or so. Let's look at some of the point standings as I'm being distracted by my own audio. Anyways, when that happens. Let's look at the point standings. Of course, brought to you by Wise Choice Contracting out of the Lou, St. Louis, Missouri. Make sure you give Wise Choice Contracting a call. They're, of course, one of the sponsors for the point standings. And also the great sponsor on the 31 truck tonight. You'll see Wise Guy iRacing Graphics, the second sponsor of the point standings, again on the 31 truck, which, by the way, has a very familiar paint scheme on it tonight. So we'll have to show you that one. That looked kind of cool when I saw that one get introduced. I was like, man, that's a pretty sweet-looking car. So here is the Sweet 16, as they're calling it, going into the race tonight. 16 drivers will race for 2 races. The field will get cut in half to 8. And then 2 races, the field gets cut to 4, and they'll crown a champion at Phoenix Raceway, or not Phoenix Raceway, I'm sorry, Homestead, I think it is. Now I'm lost all of a sudden what track it is. But anyways, as you see, everybody pretty much going to be at 2,000, except for those who won races, collected bonus points with stage winners and all that good stuff. Justin Gann, he is the guy that's going to enter as the point leader, entering the chase here. Andrew Mraz, Avery Wilson, Tommy Ryan, James Thorndike, Caden Henry Oaks, Andrew Murray, Scott Wise, all those guys collected bonus points throughout the regular season, and there's the setup for the 16 trucks. We'll try to keep you up to date as much as we can entering tonight's race, but right now we're going to take the opportunity And we are going to speak with some of the drivers that are in this playoff run. While we got about 9 minutes to go still in this championship, we're going to start with the man who... well, they got me all confused now. Now I can't even move people. Hang on, give me a second here. I'm working on it. Usually if I right-click somebody's name, I can drag them up to my booth. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Oh, that's a server. Never mind. That's different, too. Yeah, they got me all confused now. I'm down in the motor pool channel, I've just realized, so actually I can just... Trying to drag... You know what? I don't have any... That's what the problem is here. Stand by one second, as we're going to talk to Justin here in a second, but apparently... here's what I'll do. Hey, Lauren. Here, I'll just do this. Well, just bear with us here. We'll get that working for us here. But, yeah, apparently I can't talk to anybody right now. I'm going to message out to Lauren real quickly in Facebook Messenger. Lauren, could you pull... I can't move anybody. It won't let me. I went to click on Justin's name. Say hello to Lauren, everybody. It won't let me move drivers to the channel for me to talk to.
Well, oh, good. Who would you like to talk to, honey?
Mr. Gann, please. Lauren's awesome, by the way, folks. Lauren's the one that will be talking to my ears tonight, telling me who gets penalized. This is... Yeah. Hey, okay, I can move up there too. But hey, Justin, you got a copy, buddy? Did Justin run away? Somebody pull a string. He's not talking. All right, well, I'll try somebody else then. Let's. Who else is in the championship I could talk to? I'm 0 for 2 on trying this. Lauren, can we pull your husband up here, please? Lauren's actually in a channel with me hiding behind the scenes here. There it is. Hey, Scott, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got one.
Hey, buddy. Well, I hope you got one. Hope you got plenty of beers ready tonight. As you get ready to go racing tonight for the championship, you're one of 8 drivers I see on the grid, or 9, is it, that scored bonus points throughout the regular season. Now tonight you get to go for that march for that championship. What's your expectations tonight, and what are you looking forward to in that 31?
Honestly, my expectations for tonight is to survive the truck for once. and just kind of hover around the top 10, top 12. This isn't one of my stronger tracks, but just kind of survive the night, get into Michigan next week and have a strong run, get into the round of 8 where two of my better tracks are.
What are you feeling tonight on the track? I know you said it's not one of your favorites, but obviously, you know, you got to be feeling something out there. Is it just a tight truck tonight under the lights, or what are we expecting?
No, for me personally, for whatever reason, when it comes to 1.5 mile tracks, I just have issues with keeping my right front tire underneath me. I haven't quite figured that out on the bigger tracks yet. But if I go to a longer track, I'm good. If I go to a short track, they're good. I just can't seem to quite figure out that happy balance on the 1.5 miles to go quick and keep it quick.
Well, good luck in qualifying this evening. We'll let you get out there and run some more laps. Figured we'd talk to a couple of the chase drivers while we have a chance. You got about 5 minutes left, and we wish you the best, bud.
Yep, appreciate it. Have fun in the booth.
No sweat. Hey, I can move you now. Woohoo! Let's see. What team are you on again? I'm still learning things here with what's going on and who's where, and Lauren moves them. Thank you. I'm going to move myself back to the booth now since I did something different, but... But yeah, we get ready for some great racing here tonight as we got about 4 minutes left here in practice. I've got things popping up on the right side of my screen over here, so give me a second here. We'll talk to more drivers. But tonight it's going to be 130 laps. This evening around this mile-and-a-half track, stages will be lap 35 and 70. And just like NASCAR, you will see bonus points get handed out to drivers depending on how they cross the start-finish line from 10 down to 1. So on and so forth. Let's talk with, let's see if we got Justin yet. I'm going to move him up here to me. Justin Gann, you got a copy? Justin's not here, but Caden's here. You got a copy?
Yeah.
All right, Caden, let's talk to you for a second. Caden, you're getting ready to start your playoff run here. What are you feeling out there on the track tonight, and are you looking forward to some great action here in Kentucky?
I feel like tonight's race is going to be a challenging one because it's a single-lane track, but I feel like it's going to be a good challenge in order of track position and strategy to have more of an effect than normal. So it kind of fits my wheelhouse.
How's the truck been so far tonight? Are you feeling a lot of grip out there? Are we going to see a little bit of slipping and sliding? What you feeling?
I'd say it's a little bit loose on cold tires, which is a given, but when the tires heat up, it's practically on rails, and it feels pretty easy to drive for me. It's a little bit tight on entry to 3, but it's still going to be
Okay.
more of a strategy race from my standpoint, from the way I've been driving it. I've done a couple fuel runs and whatnot, so.
Are we going to see more? Are we going to see more of a race for chase points, or are you going straight for the win tonight?
I'm going for the win, man. As simple as that.
That's all you can do. Well, we wish you nothing but the best, Caden, and good luck this evening.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Caden Henry Oaks going to start tonight and go for a championship himself. Caden, what team are you on? I don't remember.
R&R Motorsports.
R&R Motorsports. We'll move him down to that room. There we go. And, yeah. So, going to go black here for a quick second on screen as I'm going to fix one teeny tiny issue I'm having that I just noticed was going on during that interview. So, give me 1 second here. All right, back we are. Everything is fixed, and we are going to go to qualifying. Thanks to the couple drivers I was able to speak with there. Definitely worked out pretty well when it was all over with. Of course, qualifying 2 laps, just straight up, and whatever the best lap you can get is, that is what you will get this evening. So you'll look down there at the bottom of the screen as per usual. When a truck gets out there on track, that person will come up on the screen there. Basically, and we'll focus on one truck tonight, and we'll pick Tommy Ryan, who's usually pretty good here. Let's click on to the Tommy Ryan truck and the number 6 Northern Tool truck as he gets out there on the track. But when a color turns purple down at the bottom, the old purple sector, as they say in road racing. That strictly means that that person is on a flyer. Basically, could be on a pole lap, like Matt Miller right now. If you see green, like you're seeing on Nathan Nixon or DJ Beverly, that means that person is on a pretty good lap, a fast lap, but not really their fastest lap. And then when you see a red, that means that person is not going faster than their previous lap. So just to help you out with that. But here's Tommy Ryan, the number 6 Northern Tool truck. He won at Phoenix last week. Had a chance to win the JM Transport Clash race at Michigan Speedway on Sunday. Unfortunately, fell a little short of that. We'll see how he does in this Patriot Fire Northern Tool Chevrolet across the line. He got a big bump here he's going to have to handle. And Tommy, 30.68 P3 right now. Andrew Moore to the pole. Down to turn 3 and 4. And Austin Hill jumping to the top over Andrew Moore. Tommy off turn 4. Let's see if he can go faster. He is purple here. No, he didn't. 31.68 still. He actually ran a 73 that time by. Let's see who else is still out now. Everybody does have to run a lap in this series, so let's go down here. Roger Rios Matias in the number 5. Coming off of turn number 4. He's purple. Let's see if this is going to happen. Yes, 30.57 to the pole. Nice lap by Roger. Roger that. Let's see. Jason Nicholas, the 202, the Aussie. The only person not to, that's actually, nope, he's not on track, so let's not. I was going to say, let's check on James Thorndike, but he's not on track. He's the only chaser so far that's not ran a lap. Anybody else down there? I don't see any more purple. Nichols 31.01. He will be 27th right now. So everybody is run a lap. Avery Wilson's going to start in the back, I just realized. So I think everybody but Thorndike has run a lap here, so not sure if Thorndike's having some issues or what is going on there. And we got about a minute to go, so I'm just holding off here for a second, but we might have our pole sitter set for this race. And if so, we are going to go ahead and move him up here to the room to talk to him for a second. I think it is official. He is going to be the pole sitter tonight, so let's bring him up here to the booth and chat with him here. I'm sure he's pretty excited right now. Roger, you got a copy? Roger, congratulations on the pole there. Talk about that lap.
That's pretty good. I guess you just send it into 3 and 4 and hope it sticks.
You did that, and it stuck for you. You got yourself a 57, obviously going off in this first race of the chase. I know you got to be pretty proud of that. What are your expectations of the race tonight?
Keep it clean and, just try to bring it home at a good spot.
Short and sweet. Love it, Roger. Good luck in the race tonight, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Roger going to start on the pole tonight as he goes back to his channel. And on the right side of your screen, you will see the starting lineup. Real quickly, though, I do want to mention that Roger did get the pole award, which is brought to you by Cop Blue Pole. Cop Blue, I should say, the pole award going to Roger Rios Matias on the polls. Congratulations to him this evening. As we take a look at the starting lineup, it'll be over on the left side of your screen there. Roger Rios Matias will start alongside Austin Hill in the number 16, or actually number 24. It will say 16 on the ticker. He's really in the number 24 tonight. Andrew Moore will start there in P number 3. And let's do this real quick so you can see the trucks there. There's Andrew. He'll start alongside Jordan Berry. Don't get confused. That is Austin in the Jeff Gordon paint scheme. Mike Perry, he'll start there in the 5th position. Alongside him going to be Tommy Ryan. He is a chase driver tonight. Justin Gann, he'll start there in the 7th position. Now, all the chase drivers, you will notice, with the red spoiler and red splitter. So you see Justin, Tommy has one, and Guy Snyder also has one, and so he'll start there in the 9th position. There's Scott Wise with his Chance 2 Motorsports number 31 replica. If you remember back when Martin Truex Jr. drove for Dale Jr., that's that Chance 2 team. Caden Henry Oates, we talked to him a few minutes ago. He'll start alongside Dominique Capilupo, the last chase driver there in that FedEx Express Toyota. DJ Beverly, the 01 Jack Daniels truck, starting alongside Jason Branch. Let's switch the cameras around. Jeremy Rittenberg, the Pink Panther. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. We'll start next to Nathan Nixon. No comment there. Jeff Ryan will start alongside the freshly painted number 32 truck. It's really number 16, but that is
all right, guys. So here's the
Ryan
deal
Bradshaw.
with blinking tonight. If
Casey
I call
Duncan
you out for
is
blinking
sitting
and
over
you
here on
don't
pit
drop
road
down,
for some reason.
you're gonna get an EOL.
Let me make sure I turned off Lauren's mic.
Now
so
you
she'll
just
hear that.
jinxed
Yeah.
it.
So Lauren just pretty much announced over the air what you're going to hear is if somebody blinks tonight, then basically you'll be going to the back. So as the rest of these trucks grid, there is Ron Schutte in the number 28 Serve Pro truck, the 78 also there. Oops, pardon me. Matt Miller, Randy Bledsoe, David Dolliver, Jason Nichols there in that 202 truck, Louis Berkowitz, Mark Allen. Don't know if he did not grid or what the deal is there. Actually, real quickly before we go green, let me. Thorndike fell through. Oh no. We're gonna have 31 trucks on the track, so let me hit that button right there to get that fixed. So again, 130 laps, 35 will get you through stage 1, 70 will get you through stage 2. Question going to be, who in 5 races will be crowned champion of the Misfit Media Truck Series Blown Piston Racing League? It's race number 1 of the chase. Roger Rios Matias, Austin Hill on the front row. Let's go! Three wide back here, mid-pack already where the 22 is of Jason Branch. Look at this mess already. Couple 4X trucks in there. Down into turn 3 and 4 for the first time. Scott Wise rolling up on Tommy Ryan, had to get out of her. Austin Hill rolling that bottom line as he tried to cross over Roger. And at the stripe, Roger going to lead it barely. Got to take advantage of what you got right now with the fresh tires. Austin Hill going to roll that bottom probably wide open right now. And here comes Andrew Moore for the 3rd position. There's the 51 Jordan Berry. He's looking there with Mike Perry. That rhymed a little bit. And back up here on the outside lane, Roger trying to get the run on Austin Hill, not able to do so. Andrew Moore looking there in the 3rd position. He's got Jordan Berry and Mike Perry and Justin Gann there in that 30 truck. Good to see Skipper watching us tonight there, Mr. Cody Beatty. Hello, sir. On board with Justin. For some reason, I don't know what it is about this track, but the grandstands don't appear. So you'll notice over on the right side, the grandstands, they don't exist apparently. Just a burp of the throttle down to turn number 1. But Justin going to bring him down here into turn number 3 right now. Pass 4 position back here. The 01, DJ Beverly, the Jack Daniels Chevrolet to the outside of the 27 of Guy Snyder. Guy, another points driver in this chase. Side-by-side racing throughout. Jeremy Rittenberg, that 26 car. You got the 27 of Snyder. You got the 16 of Ryan Branchow. It's actually the number 32, but it's 16 on the screen. They got different numbers, so you might see me reference the 16 of Branchow and the 24 of Austin Hill. That will be purposely done, even though the ticker is going to say otherwise tonight. Jason Branch looking to go inside his teammate there and almost make it 3 wide. He thought about her. Again, these drivers going to get what they can get here. Oh, one truck bouncing off the wall. DJ Beverly back there. But get what you can get right now, because if you don't, you might not get those chase points, and they are playing an ever so a little bit of net code and contact maybe there with Jeff Ryan and Branch. Oh, the stands are on. I can show you. They're on low. Contact again. This time it's Shooty and Jeff Ryan. They're on low, but they're not on, or they're on. So Jeff Ryan, unfortunately, playing ping pong with others and going backwards here right now. Branch going to go by Snyder. Austin Hill continuing to lead that draft down to turn 1. They will start to spread out here eventually with the tires. Scott Wise, Randy Perdue. There's Scott in that chance to throwback, basically, with the Wise Guy iRacing graphics truck. Yeah, I don't know. If you look up there, you can't even see the tower. It's kind of weird. Truck on the move back here, started 30th up to 20th. That one truck of Avery Wilson. Now, Avery did not make the chase. At least I don't see the red on his bumper, or maybe that's purposely done because of the spoiler. But Avery up there in the 20th position right now. One truck not in this draft, if you want to call it that. 91 of Mark Allen. If you look over on the right side on the map on the screen, you will see the 91 getting hawked down by the leaders right now. Everybody pretty much spread out. The tightest battles on track right up here. Jordan Berry underneath Scott Wise. Now remember, turn 3 and 4 is still the same 3 and 4 Kentucky has always been. The 15-degree banking as we got to fight for second. Tommy Ryan to the inside. Now turn 1 is the almost wide open corner on this track because it's the higher banked and sharper corner. You see Justin Gann diving in there, but the sweeping 15 degrees of turn 3 and 4. Ryan Branchaw having some blinking issues in that number 16. He is dropped down out of the way right now. He's back in the 25th position. We'll keep an eye on him. And for the lead, here comes Roger Rios. Matias, the pole sitter, inside of Austin Hill for the lead. Austin able to hold on there with that high line. You can't roll the high line at this track. Tommy Ryan going to get the run on Roger down to turn number 1 and 2. He'll take the second position. Here comes Andrew Moore. And for those watching to know Andy Moore, not the same one. We ride on board with Roger, looking there in the third position. Him just kind of throttling a little bit. Speed's down about a second already on these tires. But then you're braking really early as you sweep your way into turn 3 and 4. So 5 trucks starting to break away. Mike Perry there in that 6th position. Back here, more chase drivers battling it out. Dominique Capalupo in that FedEx Express, number 11, to the inside of the 01 of DJ Beverly. Jason Branch also back there in that Navy number 22. You got Jeremy Rittenberg, the 26. As these guys fight it out, almost 3 wide right there in front of them. Caden Henry Oates there in that Cooper Standard throwback to Brad Keselowski's trucks team, passing Randy Purdue in that 29 truck. Randy Purdue right down here in Flowery Branch, Georgia, like 10 minutes from me. And there's the Trojan number 33 truck of Nathan Nixon. This mess, I just saw them scatter out back here. Now, I should say I do have the pit stop things on. For those who make unscheduled pit stops, like Guy Snyder, who came to pit road for some reason in that 27 truck. Not sure what happened there, but Guy's been on pit road with some damage fixed. Jim Thorndike coming out of the garage area after having some issues. Not sure if it's an internet issue or what, but he is just joining the field back here. There he is on track, that number 13 truck. 31st right now. He is going to be 17 laps down, so right now for him it's more crisis aversion for him in the playoffs. And it's looking to see if something happened to Guy Snyder. I don't see anything, but Ryan Nicoletta coming to pit road, I believe. Yep, here comes the 59. Now, these are not scheduled pit stops. These guys can go. They have 65% fuel, I believe, in these trucks. And you see, I did get the pit stop thing fixed finally. And he just tops off on fuel and goes. So that might be a scheduled pit stop for him when it comes to getting to the playoff points. That's an interesting strategy there. But meanwhile, some madness happening up front here. Matthias to the inside. Andrew Moore around the outside. They should be able to go about 55 if they were at 100%. They're down to 65, so it should be, trying to do the math here in my head real quickly. It should be about 30 laps, so maybe that is a scheduled stop to get him to the end on gas of the stage. But remember, there are no cautions for the stage end. They go green the whole entire time if they want. Back here, more battling going on. DJ Beverly off the pace here on the inside. Is he coming to pit road? The 01. Don't see any damage on the Jack Daniels truck. But he is on pit road here. Actually, I do see a little bit of right rear damage. And he drives through about 172 pit stalls and goes bye-bye. So DJ Beverly going to the garage. So Tommy Ryan starting to put pressure on. Meanwhile, the battle's still on for third as Matthias goes back past Andrew Moore. Here comes Justin Gann Mike Perry trying to get up there and get a sniff of the draft to get a run up there. We mentioned Avery Wilson a little bit ago in that one truck. There he is. He is up to 12th now after starting tail end Charlie in the field. Or I guess in this case, tail end Avery. And pit stops happening. Caden Henry Oates to pit road. DJ Beverly, you see the timer still going. Once it gets to the 2-minute mark, it'll actually fall away off the screen. Caden on pit road, and he tops off the old fuel cell and leaves. And he will fall a lap down as you see him leave pit road right now. Austin Hill has led all 23 laps, and you see him kind of moving up the track a little bit there. Kind of a defensive outside line move there. Again, question going to be, when will these others come to pit road? Been all green so far in these first 25 laps. And let's go back here to Ryan Branchow, the 16th position inside of Randy Perdue. Nope, not able to get it, but Branchow went to work on that truck himself today. That pretty cool looking paint job. Kind of a DX thing, except with 2X. If you're a wrestling fan, you might know DX. If you don't, then you missed the good fun of the wrestling days. As Caden back on pit road. What happened? So chase drivers having issues here beginning of this race. Did his fuel not fill up maybe or something? Interesting. We'll have to check on that update if Lauren can catch us and let us know if she knows anything or heard anything. But they're going to go by the lap truck here of Mark Allen at 91 Bud Light Dilly Dilly Mobile. Is Randy Perdue going to come to pit road? Or no, I'm sorry, it's Mike Perry. I got my initials wrong. There we go. I was trying to get the mic. There we go. Mike Perry on pit road. Now again, 7 laps from the end of stage 1. Mike Perry, right side tires going on. He's going to try to steal some track position here. Maybe do a little undercut on the leaders. Left side's on. And he pulls away. And more trucks coming to pit road. Ron Schutte coming in. Nathan Nixon, Jeremy Rittenberg all on pit road. I think I just heard Austin Hill call out he's pitting even though he said 16. Hope they know he's into 24. Line of the night from Ryan Branchow, the Dollar Tree version of the 16 pitting. That's funny right there. There's Austin coming down pit road. The leaders are in. Tommy Ryan going to lead a lap. The old gas tank glitch for Caden Henry Oaks. Oh, 5-car truck overshoots his pit stall. Left side tires, everybody 4 tires and fuel. Tommy Ryan coming down pit road here at lap 30. And Andrew Moore going to win the race off pit road with the leaders. Tommy Ryan going to bring Jordan Berry. Capilupo coming to pit road. Four tires and fuel for all the drivers. We'll see where it all cycles out. What it should be over with, it should be Mike Perry back into front. I shouldn't say back into front, taking the lead because of his early pit stop. Everybody leaving. The 51 stuck on pit road there. Not sure if it's a speeding penalty or what. But there is Mike Perry. He's going to have a 1.8 second lead over Austin Hill. And Mike going to strategize himself here. If he can hold off for another 4 laps, he's going to win stage 1. So Perry, no 1.9 second lead. That lead is actually growing right now. So Mike is probably driving really hard here, just trying to get to the finish of this stage, as he'll have 3 laps to go. And what has been a caution-free race so far, Tommy Ryan just went purple, 30.73 on that last lap, so he's starting to show where those new tires are going to work. Back here for the last position of the playoff points, Rittenberg taking a spot away from Capilupo, and Capilupo is going to lose more spots, and this is going to cost him points. The 4X team of Branch and the Dunkin' Donuts mobile of Casey Duncan up to 10th and 11th. So Capilupo falling back a lot to the 13th position right now. Nathan Nixon going by for 12th. So Mike Perry going to take lap number 35, final lap of stage 1. And here he comes off of turn number 4. And we're going to throw her up there on the sign as Mike Perry going to come off turn number 4. And he will win stage number 1 and get the 10 bonus points. Crucial in this points battle. And DXP Enterprises, the proud sponsor of the stage winners. Congratulations, stage 1. DXP Enterprises, stage 1 to Mike Perry. DJ Beverly still on pit road. There's the rest of the leaders, about 1.8 seconds back. So Perry has done a good job holding his own here after pitting his couple laps earlier. Very smart move on his part. A chance worth taking when it's over with. Mark Allen on pit road, a very long pit stop for him. He must have sped on pit road. "37 laps in the books. Tommy Ryan trying to work his way around Austin Hill here. Oh, and Austin gets turned! Tommy Ryan turns Austin Hill. And Rios also involved. Roger Rios Matias involved. And caution number 1 on the track. Roger goes to the garage. Let's go to the replay here that just happened right there on screen. Let's actually back it up a little bit here. Oh, wow. Looks like contact between the 6 and 24. And that is going to bring the caution out. Let's get a closer angle of it right here. The slightest of contact right there. And then he just finishes it off after that. So unfortunately, Austin Hill going to be the caution. And that Jeff Gordon mobile is, well, unfortunately, torn up. Yeah. So caution out, and here come leaders down pit road. Looks like some maybe taking some tires, some not. So Avery Wilson is going to be the leader as they stay out here. Looks like the top 3 trucks are going to stay out here. Avery Wilson, Casey Duncan, Nathan Nixon, and then Tommy Ryan will be the first truck. And the quote from Lauren on to Messenger to me, Tommy Ryan catches Austin Hill and sends him for a ride. Now, that is what she said exactly in the chat in my ears. There was an F word in the middle there, but it was the word freaking. So she didn't say any bad words. She didn't say any mommy daddy words. But looking at it here, Tommy Ryan coming back to pit road. Justin Gamble, a little bit of a fake. I think Tommy's coming in to get tires because he realizes he's going to be in the back. Now, also, there is a limited set of tires. I'm not sure what it is tonight in this field. So Tommy's got to be careful here with what just transpired. Because he could be shorthanded on tires here. Austin on pit road. He is getting all the damage fixed, it looks like right now, so he is 2 laps down. And again, he's getting the team points for 4X tonight. Jason Mraz is not here tonight. Or Jason Mraz, I knew I would do that once. Andrew Mraz is not here tonight. Jason's not here either. He's probably out at a concert. Well, he's probably not at a concert either right now with what's going on in the world. But Andrew not here tonight on vacation, enjoying some family time. Austin there to get the team points, and unfortunately not going to get those points. So Avery Duncan, wow. All right, I'm going to take a breath for a second. Avery Wilson, Casey Duncan, Nathan Nixon, the top 3 here. And then all the way down to Randy Bledsoe, all had 6-second pit stops. So I think those guys might have stayed on their tires. Randy Bledsoe here in this 81 truck in the USA Mobile, he is on fresh tires. Tommy getting the EOL, and I'm going to do this just for my peoples. Let's see if this is the reasoning for it. Wow, things adjusted on my screen. That's supposed to be on. That's supposed to be on. Let's make some adjustments real quick here. That's supposed to be there. Don't know why everything adjusted like it did. It's funny because I actually looked before the race just to make sure before I went on the air. I was like, is everything on? And everything was on, and now everything was not on. So it's kind of weird how that maybe adjusted itself. But anyways, we digress. But you saw the grandstands were on my screen. And you see the campers out there on the back straightaway. This track actually is one of those tracks. Where you see the campers at is actually the area walk. That is up there. You actually go into this track and you go down, which is very interesting. A lot of arenas are like that and stuff, but the Kentucky Speedway also like that. You actually walk in and go down the stairs to your seats. All right, pace car going to pull off. And Avery Wilson on the older tires going to lead him to the green here in that course of performance. Number 1, and Casey Duncan going to be second. Nathan Nixon third. Justin Gann going to be fourth as we go back here to green after the first caution. Kind of spread out on the start here, but everybody good to go, it looks like. So Justin Gann, the first those who pitted that Google truck. Right now, if you go to Google and search leader, that's who he's searching for right now, and it's 2 spots away. Justin Gann up to the 3rd position, now 2x2 with the 2 and the 2-6. Perry and Rittenberg. On board with Randy Perdue. Want to take a moment to, as we're under green right now, I want to send a shout out to Dave Rowe, who usually watches the stream. He was with us last night, and obviously going to send a shout out to him and some prayers his way. Unfortunately, his family going through a tough time right now. Again, not going to go into details about it, but just want to send our best to Dave. Dave will be, or he might be, I'm not sure if he is going to race tomorrow night or not, but he usually runs in the USRC Truck Series on Saturday nights. As they're 3 wide up here, right in front. We'll watch from Purdue's camera. But I want to send our best to Dave Rowe. If you're watching tonight, my brother, we're thinking of you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night, but obviously you got more important things to take up right now. So shout out to you, my friend. Dave, if you watch the stream a lot, is known as Nitro Beast in the chat. Well, Avery Wilson leads. Gann up to 2nd, looking for the fresh tires. As I mentioned, trying to see who it would be now. The freshest tires right now on Dominic Capilupo's truck. Here, the 11th position now. The highest of the 4 tire getters. Mike Perry doing a great job up here at his 2 truck. He's worked his way back up here, pushing Gann down the back straightaway. Who's going to send it on the high side here, see if he can get it to stick. If anything, he's going to lose a spot now as Perry going to the inside. So the pole sitter, Roger Rios Matias, unfortunately behind the wall. And we'll start a little behind, unfortunately, in the chase points after round number 1 with contact between Tommy Ryan and Austin Hill. Austin sent down to the backstretch wall, and Roger had nowhere to go and caught a piece of it. Down into turn 3 and 4, Casey Duncan trying to hold off Andrew Moore for the 4th position. Nathan Nixon holding off Randy Perdue, who's got 2 trucks on his tail. Dominic Capilupo and Aaron Gerwitz, who started back in 24th position. He is up to the 9th spot in that 09. The butt kicker Ford. A little bit of nose damage on that thing, but he's still surviving. Up here for the lead, Mike Perry in a DXP number 2 to the front. So Mike Perry showing that even though he pitted early and got the lead, it was no fluke. Still got 20 laps before the end of stage number 2. All these trucks kind of minding their own P's and Q's up here for 8th. Oh, and one truck way out of shape here, the 11, way down to the bottom. Inside of Casey Duncan for 5th. So here come the fresh tires. I never thought I'd ever say this on a broadcast with a FedEx truck, considering I work there, but I'm going to put this out there. He's out there delivering right now. And squeeze a little bit there by Nixon on Perdue. Had to get out of the gas back there. They were 3 wide off 4 just now. And Perdue going to lose the momentum and lose a spot to the 09. And a FedEx Toyota going to move up to the 4th position now inside of Andrew Moore. Last lap of 31.79. Mike Perry, the only car in the top 5 faster. Ooh, Capilupo caught that apron, got a little loose. That might allow Gann to get the run to the high side here. And he does pass him. Gerwitz making the pass. Back here, Ryan Branchow inside of Rittenberg. That is for the 11th position. Caden Henry Oates following him through. Caden back up to 13th after the pit stop and stuff, the issues he had. And he's going to, I thought he was going to shoot the middle on Branchow there, but he's going to lose the momentum. Here comes Kratky in a 54 to 3 wide. Oh, they almost thought about 4 wide for a second. Fantastic racing here at the Kentucky Speedway tonight. Meanwhile, Capilupo starting to put pressure up on Avery Wilson for the 2nd position. These tires going to work, and if this thing stays green, he might be actually okay on the tires. And he will move himself to the 2nd position. Let's see if he can catch the leaders. Meanwhile, back here, this Hornets' nest still going at it with each other. Randy Perdue's in here. Also, Randy Bledsoe, Ryan Branchow. No other names that start with an R. Kratky there in that number 54, the butt kicker Ford F-150 there. One truck blinking on the bottom. That's Jordan Berry. But 58 laps in, 12 laps from the end of stage 2. And they're 3 wide back here. And how about Tommy Ryan? He has struggled to get back through the field, up here to 20th position right now. So he's going to have to try something different to get that track position back. I didn't think they were clear. Last time by, Capilupo 2/10 faster than Mike Perry on these tires. So he is starting to show it right there, that 11 truck, playing the Jaws music. And these trucks next week going to be at the Michigan Speedway. Sunday night, the JM Transport's Xfinity or Clash Series, going to be at Talladega Super Speedway. So Super Speedway racing Sunday night. That is going to be some fun racing. Every time I get off this, every time this pack I see something's going on. Somebody was in the wall a second ago with some contact. How about Guy Snyder working his way back in here, the 27 truck? Guy was a lap down after pit stops. I do want to say real quickly, I didn't give him a shout out, did not mean that, but let's do so real quickly. There was a caution on the field. And do want to mention, when a caution comes out, you'll see down there in the bottom of the screen, Superior Templating is the caution sponsor. So didn't get them to mention when Austin Hill, who's by the way back on track, was in that accident. Of course, Superior Templating was the caution sponsor there for that. So Superior Templating, make sure you check them out. And also for Lucky Dogs tonight, which I believe there was a Lucky Dog in that last caution. Snyder Fuels and Lubricants. I'm sorry, Snyder Fuels and Lubricants for the Lucky Dog Awards that you'll see this evening there. So Snyder Fuels and Lubricants on the number 27 there, I believe. I could be wrong. Actually, it's golf on this truck right there. We're going to see some green flag pit stops here. Just want to get those sponsorships out of the way. As pit stops, Casey Duncan on pit road. Jeremy Rittenberg has come to pit road also. Ryan Branchow, the pit road to 16 truck. Lily has a stop sign to stop him. Probably a good idea for a young man that just turned 18 years old. He's got to learn what the stop sign is. Right inside of his teammate and owner. As you see Austin Hill, that wounded number 24 DuPont truck. Kind of ironic that in the 1993 season, Jeff Gordon drove that Rookie of the Year paint scheme, and he wrecked it a whole ton as he learned. But of course, as you know, the rest is history. So 6 laps to go, stage number 2. Mark Allen coming to pit road. He is laps down there in that number 91 truck. Some 3 laps down. Not seeing really anybody else coming to pit road here. What's probably going to happen if they don't pit here the next lap or two, you're probably going to see them get the stage points and then come to pit road the next lap afterwards. So this could get really interesting here at lap number 70. There's Andrew Moore trying to catch the 19 of Caden Henry Oates. Now, Caden also took tires. That is why he's been able to work his way up here through the field into the top 5. And 19 trucks on the lead lap. Ron Schutte, the last one in the 28. And Dominique is slowly eating into that lead of Perry's, down to 4/10. Appreciate all the viewers watching tonight. If you're new to the stream, make sure you hit the follow button or subscribe. We appreciate that. If you like chatting, we do like to chat. I know there hasn't been much chat lately, but if you do like to chat, make sure you do so. I do apologize for getting the stream out late to people. I didn't realize I didn't send it out last night, and all of a sudden I'm looking as I'm starting the session up. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't even send a stream to these guys yet. There's Guy Snyder, comeback of the race right there. Guy was on pit road for an unscheduled pit stop very early in this race. There he is up in the 8th position right now. 7th. Make that. And look at this mess back here. 2-3 wide right behind Tommy Ryan, who's up to 11th. Avery Wilson's in here. Jason Nichols, also Ryan Nicolette. And Ryan's going to come to pit road in a 59 truck. Brings that Genesee beer number 59. Now Mike Perry's pulling down. Is he coming to pit road? He is. Mike Perry's going to come to pit road at the final lap of stage 2. And that gives the lead to Capilupo. So Caden Henry Oates up to 2nd. Justin Gann up to 3rd. I don't really see anybody else on pit road. And off of turn number 4, Capilupo's going to do it. And I hear trucks calling themselves to pit road, but Capilupo went stage number 2. So the guy that was the bubble boy entering the race last week and made it into the playoffs wins stage number 2, which of course is the DXP Enterprises stage award winner. So Congratulations to Dominique on that, and we will start seeing more pit stops. Ron Schutte on pit road. Matt Miller on pit road. And here comes the leader to pit road, the 11. That's going to hand the lead to Guy Snyder. He's going to lead lap 71. 19's in. Justin Gann is in. A lot of the leaders coming in right after lap 70 as predicted. All these guys probably 4 tires and fuel, I would assume. Caden off pit road, and he is actually going to do a short stop here. So only 8 seconds. So tops off the fuel and leaves. So this is where that the tire is going to play a role on some of these trucks, being short-handed. All of these guys coming in for tires and fuel for the most part. And right now the 2 Ryans up there in the front, Jeff and Tommy, 1 and 2, as we continue to cycle around. Jeff Ryan going to come to pit road in the iRacing Chevrolet. That's going to hand the lead. Should be right. Actually, this is a battle for the lead. Branchow going to lose the lead to Nixon. Ryan going to try to cross him over in that 16 truck back to the inside. Ryan leads that lap. So we have almost cycled around the pit stops here. And when it's all said and done, the leader should be, from what I'm seeing, it's going to be Caden Henry Oates. But Dominic Capilupo just passed him. Right back here for position. This field all spread out now as we pass stage number 2 and we're on our way to the finish. 55 laps to go. As they go by the lap truck of Austin Hill. Now these guys still have not pitted. Ryan Branchow, KC Duncan, and Nathan Nixon, they are hoping for a caution. Both these guys are 4X drivers, but Ryan Branchow, because of the team rules, is actually a 2X driver in this series, where KC is on the 4X team. And KC goes to the lead, so move KC, who is a chase driver, by the way, up to the front. Ryan Branchow also in this playoffs. Back here for position, Andrew Moore inside of Justin Gann for 7th. He takes that spot away in the 77. And now here come the fresh tires working their way up here through the field. Capilupo past Nixon, past Branchow, and now going to work on Casey Duncan. Now, the only bad part about staying out this long is you're going to give up tons of track position and tons of time on pit road. Oh, Casey shutting the door on Dominic. And the 11 going to clear him right here, turn 1. He should clear him, and he does. So move Dominique to the front. Lap number 78, another lead change in this race. So that's 9 lap pressure tires right there from Dominic to KC. Now, I want to stand corrected on something. These guys did actually pit. They pitted about 17 laps ago. So Casey Duncan and Ryan Branchow pitted at lap 62, and they took advantage of the fresh tires to get to the front here and steal some track position. So what they're actually needing is a yellow flag for the sake of to steal this track position and get back to pit road for tires. Yeah, sorry, Roger. It's a bummer, buddy. Mike Perry inside of Casey Duncan. So Perry going to move up to second. There will be one more pit stop in this race, and it should come, I would say, about 20 to 30 to go, somewhere in that range, to get him to the finish. Back here, you got the 91 of Mark Allen. He is a lap down, but the battle on to 30 and to 26 of Gann. Trying to take a spot away. We ride with Tommy Ryan, the 11th place position. He has worked his way back up after starting tail end Charlie on that last restart because of the cause of the yellow between him, Austin Hill, and Roger Rios Matias. You see up ahead there, Gann has gone by the 26. Tommy coming up on the back bumper, that's 78. That's going to be a battle for 10th. Oh, they looking 3 wide here. Allen gets out of the gas there in that Bud Light truck. Mark, I should say, back in 27th right now. Andrew Moore with a run on KC for 3rd. And the 77 clears, or about to clear him, I should say, in the tri-oval there. Now, some unique facts about the Kentucky Speedway. If you didn't know this, I actually was at the first race, the one with the traffic jam. I did not spend all that time in traffic like others did. I actually snuck my way out of the track and still got home late, but whatnot. I did stay in the traffic a lot coming to the track. But it was a fun race to be a part of there, Kentucky Speedway, the first year back in 2011 for the Cup race. But this track was originally built and literally paid homage to DW. Darrell Waltrip, of course, the track, if you look from the sky, is shaped like a D. Okay, that makes sense. But if you look closely on a track map, I can't show you it from here, it's kind of hard to. Actually, I might be able to. Let's go to the blimp. You might see the garage here, you might not, but the garage is actually the letter W. Hence Darrell Waltrip. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it from here. So, but the garages here at the track are actually the DW shape for Darrell Waltrip, which I think is really cool. So Tommy Ryan is all the way up to the 6th position. He is the truck on the move back here. That Northern Tool Patriot Fire number 6 truck. He is 6 seconds behind the leader right now, so he's got a lot of racing to do to catch that leader up there. And there he is, the 11 of Dominique Capilupo. Dominique earlier in the race fell back and has used pit strategy and tire strategy to work his way back up to the front and has pulled away. As Justin Gann to the outside, trying to get around Matt Miller for 7th. Back there you see Gerwitz trying to get past Nathan Nixon, I'm sorry. Good tight fight here. This is 7th and 8th right here. Right up in front of them, you got Tommy Ryan and Casey Duncan. Tommy's going to get up to the 4th position now. So all types of strategies. I'm trying to get you every battle I can on camera here. You see when passes happen. You can definitely tell the trucks that took tires and the trucks that didn't take tires. And teammates going to battle here on the high side. Branchild to the outside of Casey Duncan. And Ryan going to get it. I think that 6 truck of Tommy Ryan going to be the guy to watch in this race, because he has been the fastest truck throughout this race as Nathan Nixon, Avery Wilson come to pit road. I think they're going to be okay on fuel here. It's going to be close. Four tires and fuel for these guys. Capilupo putting a lap on Jason Kratke in the 54. This pack here starting to kind of come back together a little bit. So tomorrow night we'll have the USRC Truck Series from Darlington. Throwback night there. Should be a fun race there. And then Sunday night we'll be back here for BPRL, except over at Talladega Super Speedway for their first of the round of the, or first race of the second round, the final, the Elite 8 is where I was trying to get to. Got to maneuver yourself to get to those 2 words apparently. And that'll be Sunday night at 8 o'clock. We'll have that broadcast for you. And then Monday night, the TI Racing Grublets on Ice IndyCar Series at Auto Club Speedway. It's the first round of the Captain TV Triple Crown Series. As here comes Branchild and Duncan to pit road. Duncan comes in hot. Let's see if these guys sort it out. They will. But these guys pitting at lap 93. That's 37 to go. That is going to be tight on fuel. This Capilupo starting to come up on the back end of Ron Schutte, who's the last truck on the lead lap there in the number 28 Serve Pro truck. Scott Wise there in 16th. There's all these different strategies coming to work here. There's Aaron Gerwitz, the Jordan butt kicker number 09, as he's got pressure from Randy Bledsoe. '81 not really yet to get around him here. He's got the run, but not able to work his way around. As you know, catching's one thing, passing's another. Got that battle, and then also back here, the 37, Louis Berkowitz, the Indiana driver, trying to catch the 19. And you see the fresh tires of Casey Duncan working its way up here through the field. Look at that one move. He's going to stay to the bottom there as he goes past Caden also, but obviously Casey needs this race to stay green throughout the run here. And I think we're going to start to see some more pit stops here at lap number 98, so 32 laps to go. And we'll see where these fresh tires get them in the field. David Dolliver, Ryan Nicoletta coming to pit road. I think all these guys should have a set of tires left. Right side's going on both of them. Unfortunately, you can't see the tires, or the changing, I should say, of the tires. And Mike Perry's on pit road. Here comes second place. His final stop. There should be the final stop. As the two leaves pit road, 4 tires and fuel, he pulls away here, and we're just waiting on Dominique Capilupo to come to pit road. Thanks, Julian. I did not know that. Well, Matt Miller coming down pit road. The 78 is in. Ron Schute's on pit road. There's the GoPro 78. Well, the final round of pit stops. Here comes the leader, I should say, to pit road. Capilupo is in. Lap 102. There's his FedEx crew over there talking like, what do you mean the boss's son just became the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons? Well, yeah, you didn't see the news? Yeah, no, I saw the news, but yeah, it just kind of shocks you? Yeah, it shocks you. Shocks me too. It is a true story, by the way. The Atlanta Falcons' new head coach is the son of the FedEx owner. As Tommy Ryan comes to pit road. Don't mind me. I like to have fun with the pit crew members doing hand signs as they sit there on pit road. As Wise leaves pit road as Tommy Ryan comes in. Tommy Ryan trying to make the comeback story after causing that incident early in this race, bringing out the only caution so far. 4 tires and fuel. And Tommy is gone. And Randy Bledsoe going to bring Justin Gann to pit road. We're just about cycled around to everybody. And it should cycle around to Casey Duncan, actually. So Bledsoe enters his stall. Here comes Justin Gann, another chase driver. There we go. Green flag pit stop's pretty much complete. And there is your leader, the Dunkin' Donuts, number 17 of Casey Duncan. He's got 1.8 seconds over Dominique Capilupo and then 2.4 over Mike Perry. Andrew Moore is now 4th and Tommy Ryan in the 5th position. And Ryan Branchow on pit road. I believe this is... Did he not pit just a little bit ago with KC? I'll have to check on that with the scoring. Oh, trouble in turn 1. I hear somebody spinning. Caution is out. I heard that out of the corner or out of my headset. Somebody spun in turn 1. It's the 26 of Rittenberg. Jeremy Rittenberg has gone around, brings out the second caution of the night. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the 30. They come together 3 wide. 30 into the 26 and the 29 there. Justin got squeezed, and that is going to cause trouble here on lap number 105, and that's going to really put this race into the interesting category. Let's watch it again. They had a run on the 26, it looks like there, that Gann and Bledsoe comes up Purdue comes up and didn't realize they were 3 wide and squeezes the 30 into the 26. Pink Panther, one of the many TV shows I watched as a kid. And here comes Duncan to pit road. Not bringing anybody. And Casey Duncan, does he have a fresh set of tires? Let's see. He does actually not have tires, so he just topped off the fuel tank to make it to the finish. So that will be the caution that a lot of these drivers needed, and one like Casey Duncan did not need when it is all over with. Let's see. And of course, that caution brought to you by Superior Templating. So Superior Templating again, the caution, and the lucky dog, Mr. Schutte here, Ron Schutte. That is not Ron Schutte. That is Randy Purdue. I said Ron Schutte. There's Ron Schutte, the Surf Pro truck. Ron Schutte going to get the old Lucky Dog Award. And of course, the Lucky Dog brought to you by Snyder Fuels and Lubricants. Lucky Dog Award to the interior crew band for Austin Hill's truck in the Gander Truck Series. He's about ready to go to Daytona like everybody else is. All right, so Dominique Capilupo. We got a little bit of festivities going on here in chat, I'm hearing. This is the fun part about being able to hear things. I can hear it, you can't, haha. So Mike Perry going to be second. Andrew Moore going to be third. Tommy Ryan Nicoletta stealing some track position at Genesee Chevrolet up to the 5th position. Now all these guys are pretty much out of tires, so they got what they got to get to the finish. And we still have not gotten one to go yet, so we'll get the green maybe here with 21 laps to go. In a race that's only seen 2 cautions. Again, next week, Michigan Speedway for these trucks. Friday night, we'll have the race for you here at 9 o'clock as usual. This coming Sunday night, the JM Transport Clash Series, which was already at Michigan last week. They're going to be at Talladega Super Speedway for their first race in round 2. That's coming up Sunday night. We'll have that at 8 o'clock. Restrictor plate racing at its finest. Monday night, the TI Racing Grublets on Ice truck or IndyCar Series. They'll be at Auto Club Speedway. Will be on the first oval of their season for the Captain TV Triple Crown race number 1 there at Auto Club. And then Tuesday night we'll take off, and then Wednesday night we'll come back. Great Lakes Truck Series round number 2 at Rockingham. The Rock. We'll smell what they're cooking Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. So there's your next 6 days of racing right there for you. All right, so Capilupo going to take this low line here in this series. You can actually go once the pace truck pulls off, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Lauren. I should know this, but you know what? I didn't lead many races in this league, so I don't know. It's only supposed to be 40 here tomorrow? Oh, that disappoints me. Anyways, pace truck pulls off. There's my weather report for you. All right, Capilupo, yep, he's on the pedal. Here we go, back to racing at Kentucky. Mike Perry, Tommy Ryan, Andrew Moore, Matt Miller, Ryan Nicoletta, your top 6. Down to turn 1. Oh, they're going to go 3 down the middle? Nope. Not able to, but Perry shuffled up to the high side here. Yep, pace truck leaves the field. They can go. I've been confirmed. Thank you, admins. Or admin. Or boss lady. 3 wide down to turn 1. There's not room, really. I mean, there is, but not really. Mike Perry getting shuffled. Oh, and Jason Branch gets turned off Jeff Ryan's front bumper. I think he's going to keep it off the wall. Yeah, well, look out. Ron Schutte comes in and clobbers him. So caution out for the 3rd time, and 2 4X guys unfortunately get involved. Let's see the replay here. Branch comes down into the 3, it looks like. Everything is good. And Schutte just comes in hot, unfortunately, trying to check up and loses the back end and crushes the rear end of Branch. Hits him flush, actually. Might have shortened up that truck just a wee bit. And that brings the caution out for the 3rd time tonight. Cautions breed cautions, as you know. And that is the 3rd Superior templating caution flag on the field. 3rd Superior templating caution. And just trying to see the leaderboard here. Lucky dog is going to be Ryan Branshaw, it looks like. The 18-year-old. There he is, going by. Brought to you by Snyder Fuels and Lubricants. A lucky dog to Ryan Branshaw in the 16 truck. With 18 laps to go. So it looks like unofficially they're calling it a racing deal in the admin booth, saying that basically Branch and Jeff Ryan kind of were going for the same real estate, so to say. They're going to look over it after the race and advise there. Basically, they have a system that is a 2X, 4X system of their own. So basically what they do is they watch over drivers, and when you cause an accident, they might give you, say, a 4X. And if they do, they keep track of that, and basically within a certain time length of the season. Say, for example, from last week to Phoenix till next week in Michigan, if you have like a certain average number of incidents in that time period, they'll put you on probation because they want clean driving and so on and so forth. So that's what that 2X and 4X system means. So right now, basically, they're going to review it for after the race and determine if somebody gets an incident or not to their claim. So right now, though, nobody's getting the EOL penalty. But the worst of the deal going to be Jason Branch. Unfortunately, that Navy truck is shrunk up in the rear. It's kind of weird listening to myself talking. Just going to put that out there. Gotta do one thing real quick here. There we go. All right, pace truck lights are going to go off. It should go off this time by, and we will have 16 laps to go, so we'll have a 15-lap restart. That'll see Capilupo up in the front. Andrew Moore up to second. Tommy Ryan up to third. Nicoletta and Gerwich your top five. Hey, Lauren, what's the word raving mean? Just checking. Check the message. You'll see what I'm talking about. I got to be careful what I say because Lauren will literally come find me. And I might not make it to tomorrow. Lauren's an awesome lady, but do not tick her off. Like, Lauren's the one person I know that will call me on my phone and kind of like you see in the, was it the Harry Potter movie, I think it is, or whatever, where you see the person call and he yells through the phone or whatever. That would be Lauren. She would somehow find a way to throw her fist through the phone and punch me. It would happen to me. Oh, racing deal. Gotcha. I guess I should have known that. V's next to C. Hello. All right, Capilupo going back to the green here on the wrapping up the third caution with 16 laps to go in this first race of the Misfit Media Truck Series Championship chase. Who is going to score the victory as Capilupo to great restart and Tommy Ryan right there behind him. And something tells me the action is not finished. Here comes Tommy Ryan to the outside. Tommy going to use that high line. Can he clear him? He gets a little tight off the corner. Capilupo got a little bit of a run on the bottom there. 3 wide on the front straightaway. Ryan not clear yet. These guys fighting for it all right now. Ryan should get the high lane rolling here. Can he clear him? He might shut the door on him, though. He does clear him. Tommy Ryan to the front with 13 to go. And look at this. The Bledsoe into the 89. And Bledsoe's in the wall. And that was the 59. Sorry, not the 89. He was all over his door there. Bledsoe was, and he has blown that thing up. Let's see. Actually, it's already happened here. Let's see if I can go back to it. I'm trying to find it real quick. Stand by. Here we go, right here. You're going to see Bledsoe go into the corner, and he's going to try to get as low as he can. And bam, right there, up to the wall. He gets on the door to 78, gets a piece of it. And he does a great job keeping himself up in the wall. As Tommy Ryan trying to stretch out that lead, and the fight's back here for the 5th position. 59 into the 19 a little bit there. Got him a little loose. Tight racing up here as we're at 10 laps to go. Tommy Ryan entered last week's race at Phoenix Raceway with no wins as they go past Ron Schutte, the lap truck there. And Tommy Ryan went on to win that race at Phoenix, got his first win of the season, and now is 9 laps away from going back-to-back. It's not going to be easy, though. Capiloupo only 3/10 back, 8/10 back to Andrew Moore. As they are pretty much 4 wide as they go past Austin Hill. Oh, Gann gets squeezed almost. Gets out of the throttle, thankfully. That could have been bad. Shout out to Lori Ransley. Sorry, Lori, if you're watching. New viewer on channel. Hit that subscribe button, please. Oh, they're getting tight here. Getting tight. There's a door bang. Here comes the one, Avery Wilson. Now Avery is 9th here. This is actually for position as Gann gets by Jeff. And trouble. Casey Duncan is wrecked. Another chase driver in trouble over here. The 17 truck has spilled his coffee. Let's see what happens to the 17. He's got Jason Nichols there behind him in a 202. Brings it down in the corner. Oh, Jason just pushes up into him. Unfortunately, 37 is going to get a piece. Add the 23 to the list, though. Thorndike gets through there. And that brings the caution out. We got a couple trucks coming to pit road. David Dolliver is in. He's got some damage. Was involved in that wreck. Jason Branch and his shortened up Navy truck coming to pit road. Let's see. As I do want to mention that is the 4th caution of the night. And of course, with that being said, the 4th caution of the night. So I get to my sponsor read. This is called stalling, live on the air. All right, there. That is the Superior templating caution. I'm slowly memorizing this in my head. Superior templating caution flag number 4 on the field. And the Snyder Fuels and Lubricants Lucky Dog going to the 33 of Nathan Nixon. In the Trojan number 33. Nathan going to get the Superior or Snyder Fuels and Lubricants Lucky Dog Award. So can Tommy Ryan hold on to him? The lead and get the 2nd straight win. Can it be Dominique Capiloupo in that FedEx truck? Andrew Moore up there in the 77 looking good. How about Aaron Gerwitz has had a great run tonight in that 09 truck? And the EOL did go to Jason Nichols in the 202 for getting up into the 17. We should mention that. So how about this? The top 4 in this series before the Phoenix race. Okay, Tommy Wright won the Phoenix race on Friday of last week. The top 4 in this race right now have not won a race this season. Of course, Tommy got the win at Phoenix, so that becomes 1. The first driver in the top 5 is Caden Henry Oaks back here, has the 1 win out of everybody in the top 5, and now Tommy, of course, with the 1 from Phoenix. 2 wins out of the top 5 right now. And if you count the top 6, there's only 2 wins because Nicoletta does not have a win. Justin Gann has a couple wins on the season, but look at how the chase, all of a sudden, different drivers show up here in the front. And that's going to definitely mix some things up. Now, in this series, a win gets you to the second round automatically, so Tommy Ryan could lock himself in to the Elite 8. So Tommy definitely winning when he needs to win. Got that win at Phoenix, put himself officially in the chase, though he was the point leader going in, and looking to get into the second round with a win. So this is not a green-white checker. We still have not gotten to the lap 130 mark. So we still have 3 laps to go as we will come to the green. Will Tommy Ryan hold him off here in that Northern Tool Chevrolet? Hayes truck going to hang a left here if it wants to. And Tommy Ryan has got a huge jump on Capilupo, who left some room. And that allowed Tommy to get on it. Andrew Moore going to get to second. Does he have anything for Tommy? Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Going to be coming to the white flag. Unless the yellow comes out. Final lap at Kentucky in round 1 of the chase. Down the back straightaway, the top 7 single file as Tommy Ryan brings it down into turn number 3 and 4. Tommy Ryan finished up the regular season with his first win, and tonight he's going to move himself to round number 2 in the Elite 8 with a win at Kentucky Speedway. Second win of the season for Tommy Ryan. Andrew Moore going to be second, Dominique Capilupo third. Caden Henry Oaks going to get 4th. Aaron Gerwitz a top 5. Going to get some burnouts here for that Northern Tool and Equipment number 6. Tommy going to bring it to victory lane there, and you'll see the unofficial results over here on the left-hand side of the screen. As we'll give them a second here, and we will talk to Tommy. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit because I get distracted when I'm trying to get things set up, and I'm going to hear Tommy or I hear chat going on in my ear. I'm still adjusting to that because I've started doing that because of I got to the point where I'm tired of having the issues of you know what? I just realized I was kind of making a mistake there the whole entire time. Tommy Ryan actually did not win. It was Xavier Wilson who won last week at Phoenix. Way to prep there, Scala. Anyways, we'll talk to Tommy. I'm like, why does it not have a win for him? So I just called him to the finish, his second straight win. He's only won one, unfortunately. So that's actually his first win of the season tonight. So apologies to Avery on that, and apologies to Mr. Ryan. But hey, why not have one extra win, right? But Tommy gets himself a win on the season, and let's go and talk to him right now. That just shows you I'm not perfect, I guess, right? But let's bring Tommy in here, and let's have a nice little conversation with the man who all night I said won last week at Phoenix, and he did not win last week at Phoenix, but he did win tonight at Kentucky Speedway, so we'll give you credit for that at least. Congratulations, Tommy. Got yourself a win, and moving on to the next round.
Man, I'm telling you, well, first of all, I got to apologize to Austin because it was just tight off too, and he was probably going to be class of the field. He knew what was up, but yeah, I tried to drive as it was kind of a blessing I got sent to the back because it kind of helped me with fuel strategy and whatnot and put me back up there. But finally got a Friday night win, man. I can't believe it took me this freaking long.
It did, and but you know what? You've been consistent on the season. You got yourself the most points throughout the first round or the regular season, which got you into the playoffs, of course, with the consistency. And now you move on to the second round with the win. Talk about the feelings. Obviously, you had the rough start there with the contact with Austin, and you had to start tail end Charlie, and then we got a long green flag run, so you had to manipulate your way up through the field, use some pit strategy to steal some track position.
Yeah, it was really tight in traffic, man. It's I just had to just really pick my way through there and not overheat the right front. Which was really easy to do, especially out of 4. It was big time momentum track on that backside over there. 1 and 2 felt really good, man. You could almost full throttle through there, almost through the complete run if you were correct. But 3 and 4 was really tight, and that's where the tire wear was showing up. And obviously, if you could keep the right front on it, you could make some gains out of the corner.
Well, talk about how big this win is for you, because obviously now you don't have to worry about Michigan next week. You kind of can take that deep breath and go out there and just try to get as many points as you can before you go to Talladega in 2 weeks.
Oh, I mean, this thing's huge, dude. Like I said, I mean, I don't know how many races were into it, but I don't know. Between lap cars crashing me out within 10 to go, I've had the absolute worst luck of any sim racer in history in this series in this particular night. If you look at the stats, I've led the most laps, I've won the most poles, so on and so on, but I could not, for whatever reason, put together a freaking win until tonight. So it literally took some misfortune in the beginning of the race to set me up for that. So I'm terrible at strategy. I guess I guess I need to go to the back of the field after first couple of laps and then roll with it. So I don't know. Man.
Or is it one of those deals where maybe you trade in the stage wins, you led the league in that too, for that win?
Yeah, that could be. And it honestly, it really just comes down to wins at this point. Stage points, sure, they matter. They'll band-aid you to the next segment, but in the end of it, man, you got to win. I'm fully capable of doing that, but I same old story, honestly, man. But hey, we got it done. I'm really happy. Finally, Friday nights.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to roll on to the next one, and we're going to go into Michigan and just try to learn and have fun. And the pressure's off for a week, and then we're right back in at Talladega, and you know what that's like. That is a total crapshoot of, it's just like Bristol. You don't know. You got to have help, and you're dependent on everybody else to keep their crap together so you don't get caught up in anybody's mess.
Well, you can go enjoy your night and put George Jones on repeat and sing Finally Friday if you want to, and go celebrate a victory tonight and send shout-outs to whoever you'd like to.
Yep, obviously, I haven't been able to get a win here, but I've got some top fives. But obviously, Misfit Media, they are the series sponsor. They're the one that make this happen. They're the ones that make us all mad when things don't go right because it does matter. Like I said last week, it matters, man. I mean, you want to come in here, you want to perform, you want to run well, you want to be, you want, Mr. Captain here making you famous. But obviously my sponsors, Northern Tool and Equipment, Coastal Safety Auditors, Patriot Fire, DJ Beverly, my teammates helping, pushing us. We push each other pretty hard in here because we know that we accept nothing less than top fives, and obviously we haven't been there. But hey, on to the next one, man. I hope to see you guys. Hell, I might even win at Michigan. Maybe the monkey's off my back. We'll see.
Hey, usually the first one they say is the hardest to go get. So congratulations, Tommy, and nice job on your win. And we will see you Sunday, actually, in Talladega, sir.
Right on, man. See you.
Absolutely. Tommy Ryan going to be the winner tonight, celebrating the first win of his season, not the second. I tried to give him a little more credit for a win, but that's because I've seen Tommy win plenty of races. We know what kind of talent he has. So congratulations to him on that. Let's get Andrew Moore down in here. Andrew, congratulations to you. A second-place run for you. I know you got to be probably pretty happy about that.
Hey, Chris. Yep, I am happy with the second place tonight. It's not a win, but I was up there all night. It's got some stage points and finished strong, so I'll be good here in the playoffs.
Well, it's your third top five of the season, so you've had your share of good and bad runs this season. How big is it to get it kicked off with a second place finish going into Michigan and these other races in the future?
Yeah, it's huge. I can kind of pick a strategy that may not be so aggressive next week and still be all right. So I'm happy about that. That last restart there, I just got the jump on Dominic. He would have had it if he would have got a better jump. There was some space for him.
Yeah, it seemed like, and I'll ask him that obviously here talking to him next, maybe got caught sleeping a little bit there, and you and Tommy were able to get a great jump. Did you feel like you had anything for Tommy if this race was longer, or were you pretty much set on, all right, I got second here?
Yeah, Tommy's usually pretty solid. Maybe if I tried something on the outside, seems as though once the tires get worn down after 10 laps, maybe, and you can't really pass on the inside.
Well, great job this evening for you. I love the picture you have on your Discord here of a hamburger. It kind of makes me hungry. Congratulations on your second place run, and shout out to whoever you'd like to.
Thanks, Chris. My teammates, any family. That's about it. Thanks.
Absolutely. Andrew Moore, congratulations to him. I'll let you move yourself wherever you'd like to for the second place run when it is all over with this evening as Andrew leaves. And let's bring in Dominic. And I've actually got a very interesting question for Dominic. The first question I'm going to ask you is pronounce your last name. I want to make sure I'm getting it right.
It's Capilupo.
I was getting it right. Woohoo! I'm celebrating. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm celebrating. You should be celebrating too. Great third place finish for you. You were the bubble boy when you were coming into the final race last week at Phoenix. You got your way in there with a solid finish, and now tonight a third place run to kick off your playoffs.
Yeah, last week, I'm not going to lie, Chris, we definitely didn't have the speed last week. We had to play a lot of strategy, and luckily we got in. I mean, I'm telling you, with about 30 to go, it didn't look good on my end, but we made it here, and we used some strategy to get some track position by, using the tire game toward the beginning, and once we got out front, I felt like we had a really good truck, and really if it wasn't for some late cautions, I think we had the chance to win. But we'll take the most laps led and all these points, and I think we're feeling pretty comfortable going to Michigan.
Talk about the restart at the end of the race. I heard somebody say it. It might have been you when it was over with. Did you get caught sleeping?
I wouldn't say I was caught sleeping. I was ready for him to go at any time, but if there's one thing I got to work on is restarts. If I'm not the leader, man, it's big trouble, man. You talk about some good guys in real NASCAR like Jeff Gordon, man. If you're gonna compare me to somebody, it's Jeff Gordon on those restarts. I'm happy I got third. Honestly, when that caution came out with 5 to go, I was thinking, man, I might be in 5th by turn 1.
Well, you did a fantastic job this evening. Congratulations on your third-place run. That's going to help you out big time in the points. Send a shout-out to whoever you'd like to, sir.
Well, first one, I got to thank Scott putting on the league and giving me a chance to run for Twin Torque. Hopefully, I'm leading the team here. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one in the playoffs and trying to put that team on the map. And thank you, Chris, for stepping in and doing these broadcasts. It's great to have the league on, getting these live streams out there, and you've been doing a heck of a job. I've been checking out the races afterwards.
Well, I appreciate that, Dominique. And as a FedEx courier, you got that FedEx truck looking pretty good. So nice job out there. And delivering a purple promise on the track. That's our quote, by the way, just FYI. So nice job out there, Dominique, and nice job on your, I'm going to say nice job 15 times to you, I guess. So good job on your third.
Yeah, boy, thank you.
Absolutely. Dominic Capilupo, as I've learned, and I was getting it right the whole time. Going to finish in the top 3, so nice job on his part. We'll just move him. We can go back up there. And that is going to wrap it up for us here from the Kentucky Speedway. Again, a fun race there when it's all over with. Tommy Ryan getting his first, not his second win of the season, like I said. I definitely pulled a Marty Reed, I think they would call that in broadcasting, as and ironically, at this track, if you don't know the story, go look up Marty Reed, ESPN, Kentucky Speedway, Ryan Blaney finish. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But congratulations to Tommy Ryan on the win, Andrew Moore, Dominic Capilupo, Caden Henry Oaks, and Aaron Gerwich, your top 5. You see over there on the left hand of the screen. That is your finishing order for tonight. Again, tomorrow night we'll be on the air from Darlington for the throwback race for USRC. That'll be a fun one. That'll be at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be on the air for that. And then, of course, Sunday night, we're back at Talladega Superspeedway for BPRL and their third chase race of the season, the first race of the second round, Talladega Superspeedway. That is going to be one fun night of racing, I'm expecting, because those B-Class cars or Xfinity cars, or in this series, the Clash cars, put on a fantastic show, and it's going to be, I think, a fun one come Sunday night there at Talladega Superspeedway, so we hope to see you then. Otherwise, I'm going to head out and go get some sleep and go back to work tomorrow after my nice day off today, and hopefully everybody does well and enjoys their weekend for those racing and stuff like that. So I'm just spewing out words now, don't mind me. But as I do like to say as I go off the air, this isn't just a game, this is iRacing. See ya!